on the 10th day of the first month of the Islamic calendar in the year 61, on the hot desert plains of Karbala, a small city just south of the current Iraqi capital of Baghdad. A small group of 73 noble individuals were massacred by an army of 70,000. The victims were respected followers of the religion of Islam. The perpetrators, led by Yazid, son of Muawiyah, claimed to follow that very same religion. The leader of the small group of men, women and children was the grandson of the Prophet Muhammad, Hussein, son of Ali. Only 50 years had passed since the death of the last messenger of God, and yet already the Islamic nation, the Ummah, was in turmoil. The events that led to the tragedies in Karbala, however, did not begin with the reign of Yazid as the Caliph, the leader of the Ummah. They began to unfold in the last moments of Muhammad's life. In the final days of Abu Bakr's caliphate, he appointed Umar al-Khattab to follow him, who in turn was succeeded by Uthman ibn Affan. Upon Uthman's murder, however, the Ummah urged Ali to become the Caliph. After much deliberation, Ali accepted the call and made Kufa, at the time a garrison city, the new Islamic capital. However, he was still opposed on many fronts. After 4 years of difficult rule, he was murdered whilst leading the morning prayers in the city of Kufa. The situation became so dire for the Ummah and the Ahlalbait that Hassan, the eldest son of Ali, who had been appointed to rule after him, was left with minimal support. The Islamic capital was moved to Damascus, and Muawiyah, son of Abu Sufyan, began the dynasty of Bani Umayyah. By this time, the condition of the Islamic Ummah had reached an unbearable state. Corruption was rife amongst those with power, and the Bani Umayyah had wreaked havoc across the Muslim lands. When Yazid came to power, one of his first objectives was to gain the allegiance of Hussein, son of Ali, as his support would provide legitimacy to Yazid's otherwise illegitimate rule. Hussein, who had inherited the qualities of his father and grandfather before him, refused the request, and in doing so, put himself at risk of persecution from the Caliph. News spread across the Ummah of Hussein's stance against Yazid. The people of Kufa, which was one of the weaker links in the Caliph's empire, called upon Hussein to lead them against Yazid in a bid to overthrow the Umayyad dynasty. Countless invitations were made to Hussein, who was by now on his way to Mecca to perform the Hajj pilgrimage. He decided to further investigate the situation in Kufa and to confirm their loyalty to him and his cause, so he sent Muslim, son of Aqil. The support for Muslim bin Aqil in Kufa had become a major threat to Yazid and his governor, Ubaydullah bin Ziyad. During the evening prayers, people were sent from the court to the governor, publicly announcing that anyone found supporting Muslim bin Aqil will be tortured and put to death. Finding himself outnumbered and alone, Muslim saw the reality of the situation and quickly sent word to Hussein to cease his journey to Kufa. Muslim was surrounded by the army of Ubaydullah and was taken to the court of the governor, where he was tortured and finally beheaded. He had been dead a few days, and Kufa was under the control of Yazid before Muslim's message had reached the caravan of Hussein. By this time, Hussein, who was close to approaching Kufa, had been intercepted by an army sent by Yazid, under the leadership of Hur ibn Yazid al-Riyahi. On the 3rd of Muharram, in the year 61, Hussein and his caravan of family members were confronted and made to stop at Karbala by the river Euphrates. For it was not only Hussein's companions that chose to accompany him, but also his sons, his women, and younger children,